Are you a foot man?
Hey, my God. Yeah. Oh, there's some scary toes out there, you know.
I know, which is why
Some looking like fists, some looking like claws. We are
grabbing the pavement.
yeah. Some going on the front of the slipper. You know what I'm saying? Swimming. It's somebody who can connect with lips, kiss, and is soft, nice.
Could you make that sound again?
Yeah, that. Well, one of my friends, I won't mention his name for legal reasons.
Oh, true.
Yeah, sometimes passionate it. It's a new word, passionate. I would say the situation's a little complicated, and we'll just leave it there. No, but sometimes she be wearing something that's figure hugging, but when I'm looking at her, she's not figure hugging.
Okay.
Is the starter of everything.
I'm going to name 3 of your songs, and I want to know if there's a personal message in there, or if you experience something and you put it into the music, but maybe no one knows about it, and you chose to keep that a secret. So celebrate, give it to them, or you remind me.
Okay. So celebrate is a song that I wrote to encourage women to appreciate themselves and be ready so that they don't have to get ready.
Okay.
Do you see what I'm saying? So you see how they say praise God in advance,
yes,
because he's about to do something on your life. My thing is celebrate before this thing comes to pass, because it's happening. It's going to happen. It's just, are you prepared for it when it does happen? So my thing is, wind your waist, celebrate, it's coming. Do you see what I'm saying?
Was that message for someone in particular?
No.
Okay.
I'll say it's more of I'll say it's more of a, like, you know, like, for example, like, you don't have to experience something to experience it. Do you see what I mean? And sometimes it's just more so, like, even times where I've just given advice and all of that kind of stuff, just translate it to music.
Yeah. Okay. Give it to them.
Give it to them. So for me, and like again, in my experiences and with other people's experiences, like mainly my boys. So a lot of this is like sometimes when we banter and that, I get encouraged to write a song. Give it to them. Like there's a guy who, well, like one of my friends, I won't mention his name for legal reasons.
Okay then, let's not.
No, I'm joking. But basically, there was like in the first week of him being in a relationship with this girl, yeah, he was just throwing everything at her, as in bags, shoes, holidays, hotels. I was like, bro, relax. give it to them. Like, because even there's a bit of the song where I say give it to them, but just a little bit. Sometimes just just give it in portions so that when it comes, there's excitement. If you give it all at one time,
what will you be left with?
You go waste time.
True.
Yeah, sometimes passionate it. It's a new word, passionate. Yeah.
You remind me, featuring Before By Now.
So, You Remind Me from is, do you know what? It was inspired by the original You Remind Me, which was written this English, written by Usher.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yes. So like basically, like the angle that I was coming with this song was more so is you remind me of someone who I haven't seen yet, but is the idea of what I want. Do you see what I'm saying? But like the thing is, like when you cross paths with it, automatically you feel it. Do you see what I'm saying? That's basically the idea behind You Remind Me. And in the video, you see that I've just seen a girl who probably somebody might see from the outside might see like, why is he moving to her? But like, I saw the potential in her. And you see that in the video, it goes from her being the, I'm saying, the, chin chin seller on the side road to like some, model. Yeah, some model, Yeah, shout out to Adra out there.
Speaking about women, are you single?
I would say the situation's a little complicated, and we'll just leave it there.
We will.
Yeah.
But I do want to ask you, if you had a machine where you could create your own perfect woman, in your eyes, she's perfect in your eyes, I want to know what 3 attributes you would have and what 3 features would be really prominent. Which ones would stand out to us?
This one's create her.
Yeah. I like to visualize things. So as you're saying, I'm going to visualize her and give her a name.
Okay, so in terms of like the personality,
Yes.
I think it's key for her to be God-fearing. And I know people say God-fearing is cliche, stuff like that, but being God-fearing causes you to have some sort of morality.
Oh, definitely.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So if you fear God, you know that certain things you wouldn't do just because, even if maybe your partner can't see what you're doing, you know that at the end of the day, God is watching you. So do you really want God to see that? You know what I'm saying? That's point one. Point two, I just want her to have, like, you know, to be family oriented. You know what I'm saying? Because I come from a massive family, so you know, like, you know, the motherly qualities, just that love. You know what I'm saying? I need to see that, you know, because that's important for me long term. You know, maybe not for me, because, you know, people think the immediate me and you, but like
The kids.
exactly.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? And lastly, someone who's supportive. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, because at the end of the day, you know, you know, a woman was made for a man, side of his rib, hence the woman. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, a helpmeet, somebody who's gonna support what I'm doing, gonna, you know, get onto me when they need to. Because some people, they feel like they're, you know, they just kind of agree and go along with things. That's not support. No. In terms of looks,
like how you
yeah, just, you know, in terms of looks, for me, there's just there's certain things that, you know, for me that I care about, just simply because of the fact that it can change your day from a good one to a bad one. So, like, for example, her smile is key. You know what I'm saying? If you haven't got a nice smile,
then you're not for me. You're not.
No, oh God, no. No, but you know, a nice smile is always good. If someone smiles at you in the morning, if you're on your way to work, you could be having a rubbish day. Yeah. But if someone smiles and says good morning, that can change your whole outlook on the day. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's the first thing. Second thing, I would say,
do they have to be all her teeth? Because in this day and age, sometimes, you know, a lot of women are altering their appearance. I
mean, to be honest, I would hope that it was 100% real. But you know, if it's due to mitigating circumstances that you might have to edit a few things down to, you know what I'm saying, then we can discuss it. Just as long as it, you know, it doesn't impact any sort of insurance or anything like that afterwards. Secondly, a feature, her eyes. I do like some eyes.
Yeah.
Because my eyes, hence the glasses, my eyes are very low.
They do.
Yeah, they don't open wide.
But that's fine.
So you know what? I'm saying. So I would like to give my children a chance. Yeah, I'm saying, don't want to walk around, you know.
Or maybe they'd have one of each.
Hey, no, I beg, I beg. And lastly, ooh.
Just the last feature, throw one in there, just anything.
You know, I think people expect me to say the normal things like her breast or her bum and all that kind of stuff. For me, do you know what? How do you look in clothing?
If she's wearing something that's figure hugging, you can see it all.
No, but sometimes she be wearing something that's figure hugging, but when I'm looking at her, she's not figure hugging.
Okay.
You know, you know what I'm saying? So no, all jokes aside, like I'm not like all of those assets. My mom always says it, when you reach a certain age, those assets will go. Do you see what I'm saying? Yeah. The big bum you want, boy, once you have 2-3 kids, it will just drop a few feet down. I mean, you know what I'm saying? You see that the bum is behind the knee.
Hopefully she has a strong man to give it that, you know.
Yeah, but it's only for a certain amount of time I can go gym. Afterwards, I cannot hold your buttocks anymore. But saying that, they've got the jeans now that can hold the...
of course, the butt pads, there's all sorts out there.
It's serious.
It's so much work.
I saw that there were some trousers that look like a bra from the back. I say, my God.
Going through some serious things.
It's serious, you know.
It really is.
If I'm to be born and risen again, I'll be a man again, you know. It's easier.
It is.
It's
a lot easier.
Oh.
No makeup, no trying. But this all comes down to us. It's all
It
based
is.
on choice.
It is. You just gotta love what you've got and deal with it and enjoy it. And love it so that somebody else can love it. Sell it so somebody else can buy it.
You know?
Oh, come on. Yes.
Okay. The last feature. Don't think that we're going around this. We're coming back to the last feature.
Mm-hmm.
Are you a footman?
Hey! My God. Yeah. Oh, there's some scary toes out there, you know.
I know, which is why
Some looking like fists, some looking like claws. We are
grabbing the pavement.
yeah. Some going on the front of the slipper. You know what I'm saying? Swimming.
No.
Oh no. Do you know what? I won't lie to you, yeah. Like all jokes aside, feet. You know what? You know,
I don't.
if you want a foot rub, you know what I'm saying, and me and you are seeing each other and that, you know what I'm saying, you know, I'll swallow my pride, you know, compromise and sacrifice, I'll do my thing. But it's not my first choice.
But what would be the last feature?
The last feature. Oh, you want me to say?
Oh yeah, whatever it is. It could be hands, it could be elbows. Everyone, it could be. I know Ghanaian men have this thing about necks. I think that's Ashanti men though.
Necks?
Yeah.
No.
Like the lines in the neck. Oh my gosh, her neck is so beautiful. You've never heard it before.
Her neck is so beautiful.
The lines and the creases in the neck.
No, I haven't.
That's so serious.
Man, okay. Do you know what? If I'm gonna be cliche,
please go for it.
You know what I'm saying? If I had to choose breast or bum,
yes,
I'll choose bum.
Okay.
However, I must say the lips is also a key feature.
I thought you might have said
guys,
that,
Vaseline.
Oh.
Keep it moist. Is, you know what I'm saying, nice. You know what I'm saying? Because the thing is, if the truth be told, let's be real.
Yes, that's
It's somebody who can connect with lips kiss and it's soft, nice. Oh.
Could you make that sound again? Just
yes. Yeah, that yeah. When it's.
I understand what you mean. You don't want
it can
because
do you know what, a kiss can really tell you about a person, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, how much they care, how sensitive they are, how emotional.
I never realized the kiss could give all of this away.
Is the starter of everything. Is the starter of everything.
Okay, let me know, what song would you use to serenade this woman with the beautiful lips? Please sing a line for me. You saw her. She's walking down the street with the eyes and the smile.
I'll be like, one, you're like a dream come true. Two, just wanna be with you. Three, it's plain to see that you're the only one for me. And four, and I'll leave it there.
Oh, that is such a beautiful song.
So
Brian McKnight.
Yeah, back at one. Yeah,
beautiful,
it's a tune. Shout out to Brian out there. You know
amazing song. Yeah. Tell me, how do you grow as a musician? Because I've realized you have a distinctive voice, but in every song, there's something different about you. I don't know if it's that you've grown, you've had a new experience. I don't know what it is. But how do you grow as a musician? How do you get better?
For me, I just feel like, okay, so for example, as a male vocalist, what I used to listen to a lot were females. Okay. Because if you listen to what you're used to, or if you listen to what you are, you stay in that lane. Do you see what I'm saying? I used to also be around a lot of MCs. I'm around a lot of rappers as well. So like back in the day, like I used to go to school with some members of So Solid. Okay. They were a lot more older than me, and like they used to be like MCing competitions and battles and stuff like that in school. And so like, you know, to be kind of like in with the, you know, with the girls and with the guys and that, you had to kind of learn. So I was like, go home, write some bars, stuff like that, come back into school, like relay it to the man, like, oh yeah, it's hard. I was like, nah, like leave it. And with that, it kind of just branched me out into different areas of music. And when I started DJing, I was actually I used to play funky house, bashment, and Afrobeats. Those were my genres. So like listening to, like growing up, my dad used to listen to a lot of reggae and dancehall. So like you got Shabba Ranks and Capleton, Sizzler, all of these big dancehall artists that did their thing. And it's like, when you listen to the way that they flow on a rhythm and stuff like that, it was just, you could just tell that it was vibe. It wasn't, they didn't think about it too much. It was just whatever they felt. They had two juice and they just laid down the bars. I mean, nowadays you don't get the studio time they did, because you know, you listen to tracks that's like 8 minutes long in those days, but like
So true.
now songs 3 minutes. That's it. That's all you're getting.
There used to be like a whole instrumental before the song began, right?
Exactly,
So
and then at the end there was like an
right?
extended instrumental version. You had to get your money's
I
worth
miss
then.
those days.
But now it's not like that.
It's
It's not like that. So yeah, that's pretty much where a lot of my musical influence came from. Just the fact that I used to just dabble in a lot of areas and just picked up different things from different areas and just kind of amalgamated the sound. Yeah. So.
Okay. One thing I hear from a lot of young people, and I speak to a lot of African and Caribbean young people, the reason why they may not want to pursue a career in music, or they don't think they'll get far, they know they have the gift, they will sing, but they'll be like, you know, I don't know if this is for me, I don't know if I'll get far. There are certain people at the top that might want to, you know, change my image. One thing I hear a lot of is they won't be as successful as their Caucasian counterparts. Do you believe that's true? And if so, how can this be changed?
For me, if I have that mindset doing this, then I've failed already. I might as well just quit. Do you see what I'm saying? Because then that's going to hinder the goal. If I feel like there's a ceiling ahead of me, then I'm not going to look past that. So I'm always going to limit myself. So for me, I would like to encourage everybody that is doing music, or anyone that's doing music, that I'm not going to lie, it's not easy. It is a massive sacrifice. It is a massive compromise as well, with time, with effort, even with friendship, with socializing. It is a massive sacrifice. However, if you truly believe in your craft, and if you truly believe in what it is that God has given you, then you need to work on that thing and sell it to somebody else so that they can believe in you and invest in what it is that you're doing. Okay, so let's just say, for example, these white counterparts will always be better than us. What are we doing about it?
I love the passion. Is
So are we just gonna sit there and let them win? Is that it? You know what I'm saying? There was a time black players couldn't get into the England team. Now they're relying on Carl Walker, Danny Welbeck, and what have you. So, I mean, when I hear that, I'm just like, well, that if that's where you guys are, cool. But I'd like to encourage you that it's not that. Just believe in your craft, believe in what it is that you're doing. And when they say white counterparts as well, they limit themselves to Europe. Do you know Africa's a whole nother continent?
Right.
The Caribbean, a whole nother continent. And it's full of us. Let's go there then. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, man. So,
You make a lot of sense. Do you have goals, or do you have a vision? Like, the vision is the ultimate purpose, like I want to change the world, or do you have like a list of goals, like I'm going to be a singer, I'm going to get on TV, I'm going to build a house, and then your goals are done, that's it, finished?
See, like for example, so I want to be a singer. That's just how I'm going to make it happen. I want to donate to charity. That's how I'm going to make it happen. All of these things that I'm doing is how I'm going to make it happen. But the greatest goal for me is to leave a legacy behind for my niece and nephew to inherit. That's the plan. Do you see what I'm saying? So for me, my thing is to one, give Afrobeats a presence, not just in the UK, but worldwide with what it is that I do. Two, my goal is to have Afrobeats as genre on iTunes, because at the moment we're not even my goal is that one day the Grammys will have best Afrobeats artist or best African act, BET's best African act. This best international act needs to stop. That's the reality. So for me, it's just more so pushing my culture through music and making people understand that this is not a facade. Africa's been about for a minute. They say that Africa's the beginning of civilization, yet we don't have a presence.
How's that possible, right?
So that's the ultimate goal.
Love
music and everything else that I do is just a stepping stone to that ultimate goal.
GoldKay, I want to thank you so much for your time, for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Amazing.
Oh,
So
we have loved.
it.
We have
We
loved.
laughed a lot.
Yes, we have enjoyed. So yeah, no, thank you for having me.
You're
It was
absolutely welcome.
Thank you.
You for coming. I have a gift for you, actually.
Yeah?
To say thank you for making me smile. Thank
Oh,
you for
sir.
joining me. Yes.
Yes.
A little something.
Eh?
A little something for
A little
you.
prosecco.
Cherish it.
A little prosecco, guys. Don't drink and drive. It's not good.
No, it's not.
So if you're drinking, make sure you're at home. If you're out, make sure you get Uber. Thanks. Thank you.
You're absolutely
Thanks.
welcome. Thank you once again.
Oh,
It's
thank
been
you
a
for having me.
pleasure.
Thank you.
You speak up, make you go to the You the kind of a girl that I once knew. She dey give me all the things that you forgive. Even all this was a dream.